Good morning. I am Mya Manning with Access 27 and VinCentral TV. I've got the beautiful, lovely Nimo, the aspiring artist, with me. So Nimo, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I've been interested in music since I was a little girl, since probably around the age of 6, and I really started taking it seriously probably when I hit about 12, and I really wanted it to be a profession of mine. And so that's when I decided to take the initiative. You know, with music being so influential in people's lives, I decided to just go for it and do what I really wanted to do. Since music is one of that, I'm going for it. So
nice. Yeah. And you're doing a great job.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
Now, how long have you been doing this for?
Probably about, let me think, like 10 years. Give or take? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
now, are you one to start this on singing in the shower? And maybe someone made a little comment that said, wow, you sound great.
Yeah. The shower has amazingly to say great ambiance. So when you sing in there, you're just hearing it bounce back. And yeah, my mom and my dad and my family, they, wow, Nimo, you really have a good voice. You have a great voice. I'm like, oh, thanks, guys. And then I decided to really, start being inspired by the artists on TV and what I read about on the internet. And so I just went with it and was like, I could do this too. I love it enough. Why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, your name is Nimo, and it's spelled Nimo.
Yes.
Now, where did you get that name from?
That's actually my birth given name. My mother is, she's East African, and so in her culture, it means wealthy, so she loved the name. She thought it was a beautiful name, and she named me that. And so surprisingly, a lot of people find it funny that my name is Nimo, but yeah, that's what I was born with.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Thank
because
you.
it's unique.
Yeah.
And it's your birth name.
Thank you. Yeah. I love it. So
nice. Mm-hmm. Now, your musical background.
Yeah. So sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh,
but,
no. Yeah, no. I mean, other than you singing, do you play an instrument as well? And,
like, where did it come from?
Please,
there?
yes.
Yeah. So, since I was young, I played the piano. I took piano classes, so I am familiar with the piano and the keys and reading the notes. Okay. But I took musical classes and choir classes and all that stuff in high school. So I took women's choir, jazz choir. I kind of fiddled around with all of that just so I can get the basic understanding on how to carry your voice, how to hold your breath, how to sing, how to do all these different things that really help project your voice and project you as a singer, as an artist. So, and that's what I did. And I took advantage of everything around me that I could and used it to my advantage to make myself a better artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, have you had any training?
Other than the schooling, that's probably mostly where I got it from the classes I took from school. And so I have a teacher there. She's very, how should I say? She's very, her music is very important. So she taught me all the technical skills and stuff. And that's why I picked up a lot of it from there.
And where did you do the schooling at?
I went actually in a small school, St. Pat's in Vallejo. Yeah.
Oh, now, is that where you were born and raised?
I was born in Oakland, but then I was raised in Vallejo. So that's my hometown.
So you're staying northern.
Yeah, northern.
Okay, perfect. Now, on this, do you have other family relatives that are in the music industry and that are pushing you in this direction?
I have a brother. He's a different type of a genre of music, but he does music as well. As for my parents, they listened to so many different variations of music. They listened to jazz and pop and all the kinds of mainstream music and the old school music that was around. And that's how I got really inspired by it. And that's how I was able to pull from different areas and making my own music as an artist.
Right.
So.
Now, I've heard your music and I love it.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
But now what type of music is that? Because I'm listening to it and I don't know.
Yeah.
So what type of music is it?
I would like to say that of course, I'm sure plenty of people say that, but they don't like putting labels on anything. But I'm still trying to find that perfect word to describe that type of music, because I get inspirations from dance, because I love to dance and I love to have people move their bodies. I pull from pop, because that's my culture. That's what I am inspired by and influenced by. But then I pull from rock because it just gives you that hardness, that honesty. Not saying other music doesn't, but rock too. And so once I'm able to weave those strings together and tie it up, I'll come back and let you know.
Okay, perfect. Because I was listening to it and I was thinking, no, I don't know. I don't think that's quite it.
Yeah.
So it's unique.
Yeah.
It's unique.
Great. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So perfect. perfect.
All right. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Performing and constantly on tour, because right now we're working on the tour and getting more cities and stuff. But to be honest, it's being on the top of the world in 5 years. But one can dream big, right?
Right.
So I want to be at the top, performing at all the great places and performing with all the great artists. That's where I want to be. So if I keep pushing and keeping my head up, I'm gonna get there.
You got it.
I got it.
You got
You know?
it.
I got
Absolutely. Now, are there any artists that inspire you? I mean, those that you are
right. Just blown away by?
Yes. I mean, or who do you look up to where you're feeling like you're getting a little piece of their type of music and putting it with yours?
That's a good question, because I love Beyonce. She's such a great artist. She's always constantly innovating herself in different ways, but still keeping it to the core of who she is. So I love her as an artist and as a hard worker. She's amazing. Right. I love Madonna because that woman always pushed the envelope. She was always trying something new. She wasn't afraid to do that. And that's really inspiring as well. As a pop artist, that's kind of what your thing is. You have to push that envelope.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, there's MJ, Michael Jackson.
Absolutely.
He's a legend in himself. Right. So I just pull from all these different artists and people. So I think they're probably the top three at this moment, but music is, like I said, ever changing, and people inspire you in so many different ways. I might get inspired by the next coming artist in the next month or so, but those are my people right now.
Those are your ones.
My people, yeah.
Now, also, with your name being unique.
Yes.
And your music, your style is very unique. And it's cute and bright and fun. And
thank you.
Is this something that is you, or?
Absolutely. Yeah. Like for me, I'm so inspired by fashion. I just, every time I see something and it just pulls me, I go for it. I listen to my gut. My gut tells me what is right, what is good, what is something that I would want to do. I don't like listening to what other people say, because everybody has their own opinions.
Right.
But also other people, maybe their style's not my style, and I want to do what I like. And I know
that's you.
Exactly. And a lot of people can relate to honesty. A lot of people can relate to genuine, people who are just genuine. So yeah, I see something, I like it, put it on. I see something, I like it, smear it on, I do it. Yeah.
Well, I saw it as soon as you came in today. I was like, oh my gosh, she's adorable. And no, it's the hat, and then your shirt with the cute little sweater, and then the little spike little bracelets, and then the cute little shoes.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Now, my big question, do you have any performances planned in the near future?
Absolutely. My manager, he's always booking me something. He's always making sure I'm never idle. So we've got a bunch of shows coming up. Like I mentioned before, there's tours coming up. I just, once everything's locked in and key, you'll be sure to know, believe me. But it's always on my social networks. It's always on my website. So,
do you have a Facebook?
I do. So if you go to facebook.com/Nimo now, NIMO, you'll find all of that stuff there. I also have a Reverb Nation with Nimo Now as the hashtag as well. I have a Twitter at Lady Nimo 521 and Instagram. So I put everywhere, anywhere that anybody can reach me, I'm there. So it's out there.
Good. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to tell our audience about you? Maybe something that they do not know. A little bit more about Nimo.
Okay, a little bit of, let's see.
Maybe gossip or something. Something, anything about you.
I'm a little intense. So when I get on stage, and I'm sure people will figure that out, I guess, once I'm on stage, but I become a different person. I get consumed by my music. I get consumed with the audiences and how they relate to me. So I might have like two faces. I don't know. I have like a different personality when I'm on stage, and it comes back. So I think that's something that those who haven't seen me perform yet will see. So make sure you guys come out and check me out, because I am intense. I'm crazy out there. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Now, before you perform, is there any traditions that you do?
Oh, of course. I give thanks to my family, my friends, my fans. Give thanks to God. I give thanks to the world itself that's blessing me every day to be able to do what I love to do. That's granting me all these opportunities to I take everything as a blessing, honestly. Right. Even those that seem bad, there's always something positive on the other side. There's that silver lining. And so I always take every day as a blessing. So before I go on stage, I thank the universe, I thank the world with my blessings. Right. And then I go on and I do, and if anything happens, I take it as a learning experience. And I go on with it. So everything's a blessing to me. Yeah.
And one last final question.
Okay, I'm ready.
If there was one singer group that you could perform with and open up their act for, who would it be and why?
Gosh. I would say, God, that's such a good question. There's so many good artists out there. I think I like Nicki Minaj. I like her style. So I would love to open up for her, if she would allow that to happen. But, and Beyonce, I know, right? Of course, Beyonce, because her fans are amazingly great. Lady Gaga, she's a good one. She's creative too. I'd like to open up for her because she allows you to always push the envelope too. So it allows me to be who I want to be creatively and as a person. So I think those 3 for right now.
And you're very spunky, so I think you would fit in.
Thank you.
Very well.
Thank you. I hope so.
Absolutely. Well, Nimo, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Letting us get to know more of you.
Yes. Thank you guys for having me very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
You too. Bye, guys.
Bye.